Hi guys, my name is Edgar Martinez, and this is my analogy speech. So to kick off my speech, I would like to kick it off with a question. Now this is a question probably most of us haven't asked our whole lives, but if you were to reincarnate tomorrow as an animal, what is your spirit animal? Would you come back as a shark? Would you come back as a lion? Would you come back as an eagle? Of course, we as humans share very little qualities with animals, but even though we are so physically dissimilar to them, we have more in common with them than we actually think. So if I was asked this question and I were to reincarnate as an animal tomorrow, I would definitely come back as this one. I would come back as a dolphin. Now let me explain. I know you might be like, a dolphin, really? Like, that's so odd. But no, a dolphin, if we're really picking an animal that you feel resembles you as a person, not as your favorite animal, because my favorite animal is a lion. I wouldn't pick a lion just because I like them, but I would pick a lion because I share 3 qualities, and the 3 qualities that dolphins have that really stand out to me are their cautiousness, socialness, and intelligent nature. So even though humans and dolphins are very different species, I can personally relate to a lot of these 3 qualities. First, I am a very cautious individual when it comes to taking decisions because I like to examine the situation and see, just to prevent any problems or inconveniences coming on. So I like to first analyze everything before I jump into anything. Second, I am a very social because I like to interact with people, I like to communicate with others, build connections, and overall just overcome obstacles and difficult situations as using teamwork, which is something dolphins really do a lot. And finally, one of the main qualities that I like and catching my attention about dolphins is their intelligent nature, because I too as well, I rely on my intuitiveness, and if I ever get into trouble, I always figure it out. So going back to the first point, first, being cautious is such a crucial quality to have in order to survive, and I consider myself personally a risk taker, but a pretty safe one to say the least. I think of the possible consequences of my actions before committing into something because I can get into more trouble, and that's not good. If it was just for me, I'm less cautious, but I have to consider also the effect that I have on the people around me as a factor as well. This is something that dolphins do a lot, and according to National Geographic, dolphins are one of the only animals that pass the mirror test. Now that sounds completely random, like what are you even talking about, but let me explain. So this is relevant because the mirror test actually helps us understand that dolphins are capable of recognizing their body. So like if they see themselves in a mirror, they acknowledge themselves, and that also means they're also capable of acknowledging their thoughts and emotions, which is crazy for an animal to do. And I bring this up to explain how dolphins are aware of their surroundings and can sense when they're in danger, and they are very cautious. So actually, another fun fact, some dolphins are, when they sleep with one eye open just so they won't get attacked when they're sleeping, and it simply doesn't get more cautious than that. So second, dolphins are highly recognized for their social skills because dolphins like to establish strong bonds and help one another. And I saw this according to a TED article by Professor Lori Marino, and he explains that they are very social, and they even hunt, fight rivals, and raise offspring together, which is pretty much like us. And like I said, they love to collaborate and help one another in every way they can. They are great team players, and they are stronger together. An example of this that I saw was that if they're trying to catch a prey, they split up into 3 groups. So the first group just kicks up mud to, I guess, confuse the enemy or confuse their prey. The second group does another distraction, so the prey is completely like, they don't know what to do. And then the third group comes and actually captures and shares the prey with the rest, that's crazy to think that an animal can think that much. And it all goes back to their socialness and their connection with others. This is another quality I feel I share with dolphins because I like to make connections and bonds with the people around me. I love being part of my community, experiencing things with others, and just playing my part. They are also such creative animals, and it really shows, especially with that example. And that brings me to my next point. Finally, the most important quality of this amazing species is their intelligent nature. Dolphins are one of the smartest animals on the planet. They're smart, they're fast learners, and yes, they're overall smarter than we really think. If we take a look at their brain size compared to their body size, they actually come in second place in the whole world, right below humans. So think about it. They're up there with us. They're just below us. Like, they're really smart in their own nature, and then that is something crazy. Just like humans, they are aware of their knowledge and surroundings and their emotions. It's just crazy. They are so complex and they resemble us a lot. I like to think this is a quality that I share because I am a pretty fast learner too. I like to use my intuition as my main sense and just to use my instincts to be smart and just use my intelligence. The way I like to go with my intelligence is by trying to be emotionally intelligent, and this once again is another quality dolphins share too. So to close it all up, first, the cautious instinct is what keeps them alive every day. Second, their social skills really come into play and impact their lives, especially that teamwork. And finally, their intelligent nature is what separates them from the rest and makes them stand out as amazing creatures. Like I mentioned before, I might not have a hole at the top of my head, but for sure I have more in common than I thought. So now, to close it off, I'm going to throw the question right back to you guys. And if you were to reincarnate as an animal tomorrow, what would your spirit animal be? Thank you so much for listening to my presentation and have a great day. Bye.